Today, a new moon is in the sky, a 23-inch metal sphere placed in orbit by a Russian rocket. Here, an artist's conception of how the feat was accomplished. A three-stage rocket. Number one, the booster in the class of an intercontinental missile. Its weight estimated at 50 tons. The smaller second stage took over at 5,000 miles an hour and carried on to the highest point reached. 500 miles up, the artificial moon is boosted to a speed counterbalancing the pull of gravity and released. You are hearing the actual signals transmitted by the Earth-circling satellite, one of the great scientific feats of the age.
All right, hello everyone. We have Frank's match, his playoff match, Game 3 against Isaac Henderson. And the winner of this moves on to round 3 of the OTSL playoffs. Frank is here, as well as Jeremy. How's it going, guys?
Good.
All right.
How about you, Frank?
Great. All right, well, let's get this party started.
Let me make sure the speed setting is correct.
Cool.
All right, off we go.
We are off.
Good luck this Sunday evening, Frank.
Yes.
All right, so playing as the Soviets. Not a bad hand. Got some headlines, but I don't know, Jeremy, what are you leaning towards the headline here?
Maybe it's just because of our last game, but I'm certainly thinking about Nasser.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Colorado game.
Please.
I don't think I thought about it too much. It was a kind of instant Nasser headline for me.
Yeah. Like, Purge is obviously a good headline too, but I think you probably want the ops from that more. Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and you're only free 4-op coup, of course.
Right.
Which could have gone better, but also
actually
could have gone worse.
Yeah, the 3-op might have been preferable in that situation.
Oh yeah, definitely I would have wished I used the 3 here. So yeah, definitely expecting a big US counter coup here, especially with Isaac contained and all.
Yeah, oh, certainly.
Discussing, as you see here, like whether or not we were supposed to report it right away.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be safer just to do it because like we were playing on the deadline.
He took Jordan, and what else happened there? I think the chat might have covered it up.
Yeah, maybe Malaysia.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay. Jordan, I guess I see that. Like, he's worried about Suez, and he doesn't want to get cooed out of Lebanon. Yeah, that's interesting, though. I don't know if I've seen that very often.
I think with the war, I would go Iran. And did you think about going into pack at all with the war and with the scoring card?
A little bit. I was just trying to dump it for even though.
Mm.
Want to mess around with it too much.
Yeah, I think the two-op coup of Iran is pretty lucrative here.
Yeah, I think I spent a lot of time here just wishing he rolled one less on that because that would make life so much easier. Yeah, clearly I'm not cooing with China or Marshall, so yeah, if I do coup back, it will be a 2-up. Oh, will I roll? Oh, not good
Oh,
Ouch. Yeah, you kind of foreshadowed a little bit, saying you wish you had gone for the 3-op initially, and I had a feeling the counter coup wasn't going to go too well.
But even independent of that, like I think your goal in most cases is just to perfectly clear out Iran.
Yeah,
Either that or roll a 6.
right.
AI war is interesting.
Yeah, so he had AI war. Must have been really scared about Suez crisis with the Jordan play. And here, like, I really wanted to take Lebanon, but I want to drop Asia.
Yeah, you got to dump that.
Yeah,
course.
yeah, it's dangerous.
It has to be dumped.
Interesting, though, he plays UN so early with Blockade out there.
Yeah, and you don't like.
And
he could've
Arab
grabbed
Israeli.
Lebanon.
Yeah.
You could have done Lebanon, Iran, and put one into Thailand.
Yeah, that was a strange UN, I think.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, and especially under containment, like you probably want a pretty strong AR6. So yeah, I thought that was interesting as well. Okay, yeah, I was just trying to remember what happened there. Yeah, CIA. I was expecting a space shot. Probably didn't have a spaceable card.
Yeah, space is interesting. You could space Marshall, but I'm okay with playing these last 2 cards for ops. Grabbing battlegrounds. Well, there I
Although,
think.
no Lebanon.
Yeah, there I think I would have done Lebanon.
I mean, with Isaac and Jordan, like I don't think he's in that much of a rush to grab Lebanon himself, and like 1-up in Syria, I guess is still fine for me. But yeah, maybe Lebanon was still better there.
Well,
Well, clearly it wasn't. 'Cause
you still got it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Lebanon can be pretty important just for even country count in the Middle East.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so Europe is Asia was even, and we got a Middle East dom.
Yep. France is very protected there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a quick headline.
Well, it's sped up, right?
Oh, that's true.
Sure, I was glancing in the discard pile for defectors real quick.
Making sure that, oh, I thought you were leaning towards Olympic there.
I don't remember what I did here. Probably just the golf.
Truman is unknown, so
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, the goal's a good headline.
Gall's fine though, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not ever taking France here because Truman's unknown. So yeah, it's just to get access to Algeria and to cause a bit of a nuisance in Europe.
I think we have enough ops for this big Iran coup. Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Normally, I think I would advocate Panama even with Middle East unscored, but yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so Middle East looking good now. I'm threatening Pakistan.
Just need to see a D card on turn 3.
Yeah, I haven't had luck in this series getting any D cards for my first game with the Soviets. So yeah, we'll see if I get one turn 3.
That's what they call a tease in the business, folks.
Right. So I was a little surprised that Algeria wasn't grabbed there, but overprotecting Pakistan there made sense as well.
Yeah, I think he had to do what he did, I think. But
Yeah.
that worked out. That's why that coup of Iran was lucrative, because now it's Algeria too.
Yep.
Which slightly lessens the sting of not seeing that one or the other one.
Yeah, that hitting is also super annoying because I can't stop the double space now.
Yeah, and he's got Sakgov, Suez, or of course D-stall to space.
Yep.
I mean Vietnam too, but obviously he'll just play that.
Oh my.
Yep, sad days. NASA doing very well here, seeing all my good cards go away. And yeah, with no access, not much to do with the ops here.
If Matt was here, he would be advocating hard for a Middle East control play.
That's true. Can't remember what I did.
It looks like that's only going to come out once.
I want to talk about the.
Europe as well.
I was going to say, I want to talk about the Middle East now. That did not go well for us in our team game.
Not a lot did.
Yeah, you can see me just hovering over countries, deciding where I can use ops even, and it's a bit of a struggle. Figure those two ops in Saudi and Korea are reasonable, though.
Totally makes sense.
Okay.
Good thing he didn't have triple space. At least he had to play that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad to see all your Europe attack cards go away, but at least you know he doesn't have Europe.
Now that I'm rewatching this game, like if I had held on to Purge and Purge turn 2, that would have been...
Oh, that would have been brutal, yeah.
Although, yeah, it's just not...
Yeah, you would have had to play
Martin. When I decide, I'm going to hold Purge here, and then it's like, oh, I'm going to play the ops. Like, oh, I like this. This is fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's spicy.
Yeah, it at least forces 3 ops to grab India and overprotect Pakistan again at the cost of 2 ops, so I figure it was reasonable. I mean, alternatively, I could just keep working on Saudi or Israel, which doesn't seem good.
Yeah, you're just fighting for 1 VP there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think typically I would have spaced special to at least try to get on the track, but like I thought poking UK and breaking domination for a bit would be a bit more annoying.
I like it.
Yeah, I think that's great. If he only had a 2-op for his AR6 play, now he can't poke anything, so...
Exactly.
Yeah. So we've got Truman, Defectors, Indie Reds...
And he only had a 1-op.
Middle East, Europe, Blockade, Vietnam, and D-Stall. So let's see here.
So the spoiler is now revealed. Do you see D-Stall in my hand?
So sad. A redraw of Suez and Socialist, though. That's something.
Yeah, it's a few good redraws. And yeah, either Socialist or Suez here makes a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah.
With France not overprotected at all of a sudden.
And he has Europe in hand. He has Europe, India, Vietnam, and D-Stall. Yeah, these will do fine.
Yep. Can't complain about my draws too much other than lack of D cards.
Yeah, it seems like you've had good ops. I would say average-ish dice. And yeah, really the only complaint is the D cards. The one Iran coup was unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The second Iran coup was not. Oh.
So that was kind of an annoying redraw.
That's a very annoying redraw.
And well played for Isaac, of course, to have the foresight to headline that.
Yep. I think I would still take out of France. Well,
Yeah, I don't remember what I was thinking about. I'm sure I was always going to take out of France. I was just doing some math to see the ops situation if we get into an ops war.
I mean, because you do have access to France, so I think, yeah, you still just do that, and I think you just put. Do you just put Marshall in? That's what.
The problem is Marshall can't take it, and will give the U.S. an extra op.
Yeah.
So we're doing Warsaw.
I like Warsaw.
And hope he didn't redraw a 4-op.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and if he did, you still get your coup at least.
Yep.
And once he takes,
given the lack of D cards, yeah, that coup on Panama is pretty important.
Yeah, and once he takes Europe back, you could hit him with Suez to be kind of annoying.
And look, he only has 3 ops. I can keep the 3-op war going for quite a while.
You do have plenty of 3 ops for that.
I think EU is next.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
And now I just hope he only had 1 3-op.
Yeah, because
right?
we know
If it's down to 2 ops, then I can shove Marshall in there.
4 of his 6.
Look.
Ooh.
That's annoying, but
you know what? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Do that and that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Matt will also be happy to see that I played ops first. Of course, I had to in this case.
Yeah.
Our policy is directed not against any country or doctrine, but against hunger, poverty, desperation, and chaos.
Yeah, I thought Isaac defended France pretty well.
Not putting 1. What is he talking about?
Well, he wasn't overprotected.
It was at like. Oh, after.
At one point.
Okay.
Yeah, with all the red cards.
Okay. Yeah, I see what he's saying now.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I would be kicking myself too if I was him. But to your point, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not.
like I would not have changed my play, for example, and put a 6th op in France in turn 1.
Yeah.
That just is not reasonable.
Yeah, no, I don't think he misplayed that. A misplay is when you forget to lower DEFCON and leave Pakistan open to realigns. That's a misplay.
Did that happen to you recently?
That happened to me last night. That was a very stupid move.
He's gonna walk, and why not? Because I like Frank. What do you think for a hold card here? I personally like holding a known blockade because I think it's annoying.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I thought of that during the game, but yeah, generally speaking, I do agree that's pretty annoying.
And you are the one who needs mill ops and access, so I like that walk for sure.
I was about to say, why are you walking? You'll give him mill ops, but then I remembered he's the one with mill ops, so yes, I like it.
Yep. Yeah, I wanted to use the 3-op, right, because I want to coup with defectors in case Saharan states gets cooed. But, like, I don't know what I ended up deciding. I just didn't think that 3rd op in South Korea was particularly valuable. Looks like that's still what I did.
This is fine, but I also think just using defectors there is fine, too. I mean, that could be... It's not that important of a coup. Like, I get it's not efficient, but...
Oh, yeah, taking a 3-op coup.
Yeah. That makes sense from him. He has D-stall and the card he's going to play. I guess he could space D-stall.
Yeah, so I thought about it for a split second there, it looks like, but I ended up just using the one op for blockade, holding a defectors.
Yeah, I might have used defectors and put 2 in there. Because if he walks to Cameroon here, then he can threaten to flip next turn.
Yeah, or just the rear guards turn 4
Well,
headline would
yeah.
be a good point.
Okay.
So turn 4.
Hmm. Allende's nice.
A lot of ones. One of them is really good. I could do without the rest of them, though.
One of them is causing me to sweat. Yeah, I think Allende was the only reasonable headline.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, as long as he doesn't degrade DEFCON here, given CIA is not bad, you can get your mill-ops.
Will he degrade DEFCON? Let's find out.
Useless event.
Oh, he will.
Oh.
I'm sure he's more than happy to play that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was getting optimistic that it wouldn't be a grain sales or I guess Junta is not particularly impactful.
Yeah, he took a little while. That seems like a really obvious headline.
Yeah, hopefully that
Unless
doesn't.
He also has ABM and Rush War or something.
True. Yeah, maybe he was worried about missile envy.
Huge coup.
That's
all that work grabbing Nigeria to never have it back. And of course, I have to play China immediately.
Yes, you do. Which is sad, but
Yep, with no other way to raise DEFCON or anything to avoid
you can't
CIA imminent death.
Yeah, you can't risk that.
Yeah, I took Chile and Argentina. Yeah, it looks like I couldn't figure out a last place to put this up.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think Japan is actually reasonable now that I'm thinking about it again. Gives me the option to grab it with a 4-op.
I would maybe go Poland ahead of Japan. Or are we spacing the Pope?
I think you spaced the Pope.
Yeah, so Japan's fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident the Pope went to space here.
Uh-oh.
Oh. There we go.
So yeah, that was clearly his most obvious brush war target. But I am thinking, South America scoring, question mark?
It's a fair question, and I mean, you want to get Millops, and you have Che, so...
Yeah, so the debate was, do I take Peru for the domination, or do I risk going into Uruguay?
I would have gone into Uruguay. I don't know, what would you do, Jeremy?
It's just, I would normally go into Uruguay, but it's just not a very good hand.
That's true. That's a good point.
I think I like this a little better. Normally, I would say Uruguay, but...
I think if I had at least a second coup target with Che, I would have done Uruguay for sure.
Oh, that's true. You don't have a second target.
Yeah, usually I think this was right.
Or I would have been tempted to play a 3-op into Uruguay, as crazy as that might sound. But
no,
Che was my 3-op.
Okay.
So that was a fortunate series of coup exchanges for me.
Yeah.
I'd even like to hold Che if I could in this hand. Oh, he
No.
did have
Okay.
it. Well, I know, but you can hold 2. Right?
No, I got grain sales.
Oh, you got grain
sale.
sailed. Never
He's
mind.
CIA.
Never mind. Don't hold Che, because then you lose.
Yep.
Well, Frank, what are you talking about? You have no way to raise DEF CON. You just event summit. Actually, it's +3. Can't see what Asia is. Oh, +2.
I mean, yeah, as a last resort, of course, that, if I didn't have the China card, I may have been tempted to headline Summit just in case of grain sales.
Yeah. I think that's right. That's an annoying VOA, but I mean, it's in a scored region.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was fine.
That could have been much worse.
Yeah.
From America at war.
Although, I mean, he can't do much in Asia. I'm a little surprised he didn't try it in South America. He could have gotten you down to presence, maybe, but yeah.
Today,
Yeah,
America has been at war for 79 days.
Daily at this time, we shall speak to you about America and the war. The news may be good or bad. We shall tell you the truth.
Yeah, I don't know where you put this last. Oh, maybe start pushing for Japan.
Yeah, that's not bad because the VP track is nice, but the things that are coming
Right.
are not.
Yeah, the regions to be scored, I need to do some work for sure.
Yeah, we need a quick war games here on turn 4.
Who shuffled this deck?
Oh,
You
I
guys
went.
have done that?
I thought I went to Tunisia actually, but okay.
You did.
Well, like a second one to take.
Oh, a second. I gotcha.
Bear Trap's real obnoxious because we're dealing with this again. Although you got salt. Okay, good. This isn't great. You need that Red Sea card that turns a card to your other to the other side and salt for Astronaut when it comes out.
Yeah, and of course I don't have a single card to give to the Bear Trap, which is extra annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So desperately praying that the first roll is successful, and also desperately praying for not an ABM or that.
Ugh.
That's no fun.
Yep.
So we give him one small step, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I guess Korean War. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine too.
I'll just never learn to not headline scoring cards against Isaac.
I
It
mean,
me really bad on game 1, but I
you had no choice. Like it probably would have been worse if you didn't headline it. Hmm.
UN is around.
Yeah, and I think that play would signal he likely holds UN as well. Because else taking a coup of like Iran or even Argentina would have been pretty reasonable there.
Yeah.
So here I think I'm deciding, do I just drop Central right now or do I try to fight?
Well, you can go into Cuba, like you can put like do something like 2 Mexico, 1 Cuba, and then grab Cuba with Fidel still out there, and then he plays Fidel, which is just annoying. Um,
I think I'd try to at least
I
get
think I would
Cuba
get
out of
so
it.
yeah, because I would go 2 Mexico, 1 Cuba.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I think
that was probably possibly a mistake, but I thought there was risk I would get dominated if I evented liberation first.
well, if you get dominated, it's what, 2 VPs
Yeah,
or three
it might even
VPs?
be less VPs.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I think you just have to make sure you end up with Cuba. I guess.
But
if
I'm
you-
also thinking like I got this CIA situation still in my hand.
Yep. You need South African, which is an annoying card for him right now. But oh, and he can't space it. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's hovering over OSS here. I think that probably was what I did to stop double space and just to start catching up on the space racetrack.
yeah, it's reasonable.
Yeah, that seems fine.
If you're watching, you notice I did not get that VP from one small step, even though the game made it look like I did.
Yeah, I think it was Matt I was having that debate with not too
Yeah.
long ago. Okay.
Yeah, Matt was just clearly wrong.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I didn't want to say it when he was there.
All right, lots of goodies
Working
to
with that
pick
here.
from.
Brush is nice. Yeah, so if we're salting for brush, there is a. Although you're going to use CIA, I mean, like, there's a way where if we get into Cuba and then we brush Panama, but then he'll have seen Central America scoring too. Maybe that's just a lot of work in Central America too. There's other places to brush.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder if the correct brush here is Italy.
It's interesting.
I mean, possibly the correct brush is even Thailand, even though it's only 1/3.
I was going to say I liked Libya, but now I probably don't.
I was even going to say Pakistan until he fell to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now if you're going Asia, you would go Thailand.
Just do that. Yeah. All right. So at least that is gone.
Yes, one major problem is gone for good.
I joked about a turn 4 war games. Have you guys ever just played with the whole deck, just starting with the whole deck shuffled on turn 1?
I have not done that. That would be kind of fun.
It's a glorious, glorious mess.
Yeah, that sounds like a disaster.
Oh, but a fun one. I did a few games with my one friend, and I just remember it having to end because on my turn 1 headline, and this was back in the days of 433 being the main setup. I headlined Iranian hostage crisis and got a big coup on Italy. And my friend almost literally flipped the table, and we had to play normal rules after that.
That's hilarious.
That's really funny.
Okay, so a couple of failed coups in Southeast Asia with that CIA.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not a failed coup.
Big coup in Iran, yeah.
Yeah, what are Panama or Zaire? I think I almost
Zaire, what were you going to advocate Panama?
well, because if you empty it, you can get right back in with libs. But
Yeah, it scored though.
Zaire's good.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
that
Africa
would be the
scored
target
too.
time Rush target
Yeah.
would be Panama.
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
so you're gonna brush that. That's good.
That's reasonable too.
But again, maybe Italy is just better still.
Yeah, what's because you have a very fake domination of Europe right now.
Yeah,
Italy's interesting. I probably wouldn't have. It's unmodified. Okay.
Now I think I might take the
I'm
chance
very
at
surprised he didn't
Thailand.
event that because now it's still in the deck, and if I draw it, it's just a free 4-up.
Yeah. Okay, I was about to say brush for to Thailand, but now you ABM headline and
Yeah, there's a D card.
Get that.
Portuguese is also a nice event. Obviously, ABM's the headline though.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, it's less good now.
You still have to do this. Oh, and rolls a 6.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Well done, sir. So I think, because I think he's putting Colonial into Thailand here. I think you forgo the coup and headline or play decal.
You can take Panama and protect Thailand.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, Panama's open there.
I think that's what I end up
Yep.
doing.
Yep.
I did channel every ounce of Matt's whatever spirituality to roll that 6.
His je ne sais quoi.
Now I'm hoping I don't get cooed with a 4-up here so I can fire off arms race.
Yep. Oh, and he answers right back with the 6 of his own.
That's a juicy breast war target.
I was just going to say, nice and overprotected for brush. Italy is interesting. Because what does country count then? You would, because right now you have, is it just 4-3?
Yeah.
So then it would be 5-2, but he can still deny Dom by taking the 3 little med countries. I think I prefer Panama.
I think I do as well. I get the Italy target, but yeah, I think it's just too easy for him to block Dom. It's always scary though when you have just one battleground left in Europe. So it does put a little pressure on there.
Yeah, with blockade still around.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Yeah, with not being able to fire off the arms race, figure I'd start flipping Lao.
Yeah, and shuttle is not playable.
Not at all.
Not yet, at least. If you don't see Asia here, you definitely got to space that one or hold it.
Well, no more Italy.
So yeah, now it's pretty clear that it's Panama.
Yeah, it's really hanging out there.
Spacing New Surrey makes sense. It's a little sad. The deck is getting to be a little blue, but you've gotten rid of the bad stuff. Yeah, that seems good right now. Is that a 3?
I don't know what it was. It was good enough. So yeah, I feel like it's been a lot of stuff that has gone my way, and I don't feel like the scorings have been that unfavorable. I mean, I did have to give Isaac a ton of points last turn with Africa and Central, but like, if the scoring was just completely covered this entire game, I probably would have guessed that, oh, the Soviets are leading a bit, but no, that's not the case. The U.S. is leading right now.
Yeah, and it's a very neutral board right now, it looks like. I guess there's a very easily flippable Dom for the U.S. And that's the only, yeah, it's the only one out there. Central looks good for the Soviets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then Yaku Haiti, sure.
The Middle East has deteriorated just so much from like turn 3, or since turn 3 rather.
Yeah. Yeah, he was
That
almost
VOA flipping Egypt and huge coup Isaac had in Iran.
Yeah, he was almost wiped out of there. I think he was just in Israel after the Muslim play.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least you drew Asia. So what Asia and Southeast Asia are the only things to score. So
Yep.
this just feels like how I learned in retaking Thailand.
Either that or what could he get with Missile Envy?
NORAD or Astronaut are the blue
Well,
fleets out there.
Ask Not's in his hand.
Oh, okay. I hadn't gotten to that one yet. So NORAD.
Yeah, that's probably what I was hoping for.
Yeah, I think it's worth a shot.
Even gun, I was thinking about gunmen too, just to drop DEFCON and.
Oh,
get
that's
Thailand
fair.
back.
Yeah, it's turn
That
7.
could be better. You can take a coup on Angola, but I mean, and it is turn 7, yeah.
But I do believe it's true that there has not been a reshuffle yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's not.
I was going to
Yeah.
ask about that because either I've messed up or there are too many cards here.
Which is why the reason I remembered that is I think that's why I did not headline gunmen.
Okay, yeah, well,
That makes sense. I have
Yeah.
12 cards out there right now. So
12 cards out there? Like, as in,
Well,
in Isaac's hand and the discard.
three in the
Gotcha. Or in the draw. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
So how I learned would have been safer because I think I basically had like a 50-50 chance of getting NORAD or OPEC.
Yeah, CMC is also around, I think. Or no, you played that, didn't you?
I
Oh,
don't
Yeah,
remember.
it might be around.
Yeah, but now I think you gotta take Thailand.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he only gets 2 op coup, so that's not so bad.
Right. He doesn't even really have great targets.
Algeria is
Yeah.
his best.
Yeah, thankfully he has to use missile here because if he was just allowed like a 4-op jam into Thailand, I can't really defend that.
Yeah. All right.
Does Algeria?
That's nice.
Yeah, just
Fidel to Phil Cuba. Just for
Now I'm thinking
thematic
to drop
reasons.
Asia now or protect Thailand.
yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Is good because now you can play shuttle.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I need Milops, I assume, with this Nicaragua coup.
Yep.
Alright, can't space 2 ups anymore. And that triggered a reshuffle, didn't it?
It should have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, gunman. Yeah, I was thinking that when you spaced that you should have played gunman first, but I forgot about our man though. I was thinking you might want to play asnot to try to force a reshuffle.
Yeah, I clearly forgot about omit as well. But hey, maybe there's some crazy scenario where there can be a turn 10 reshuffle and gunman comes back. I don't know.
Hey.
Said that was CMC, NTB, and what?
I missed the first one as well.
And Frank,
Yeah, I don't remember.
Sunday Night Frank caught everything perfectly, so he doesn't. Oh, there we go. Portuguese.
There we go. Just feels right.
To take Fidel or Cuba with Fidel without.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Doesn't really do too much.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Did he not discard anything?
Yep.
That's nice.
Also means he's holding 2 good cards though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking like to make it more expensive for Isaac to take domination.
Yeah, I don't know what else you're gonna do with that op. Because you're gonna coup Angola, so you don't care about adjacency to Brazil. You don't really care about well, you just overprotected it. You don't care about flipping Lao being flipped because you have 3 battlegrounds and you got rid of shuttle. So yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay, you have some stuff to play with here. Some bad stuff too, but you have UN.
Oh, I remember what happened next. So what do you do now with that after that Panama?
Yeah, you don't. Do you just use D-style for ops to take it?
I think I would use AWACS.
Yeah, but that
It does cause problems.
it does cause problems, and it's your only space card.
Yep.
That's a good point.
And really, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with D-style? Where are you gonna put those 4 ops?
D-stall for ops and Fidel for ops.
Yeah.
Central America, just ops everywhere.
Oh, Isaac's foreshadowing the chat too. He's asking if this is the turn he did something strange.
Oh,
That could have
that's
been really
a good
bad.
goal.
Yeah, the safer play would have been to UN Star Wars right away.
Yeah, I do have to be careful about Europe.
And I'm playing special relationship.
Right.
So.
Oh, Justin made a good point in the chat saying like you could have spaced first and maybe gotten out of
The
Star Wars
thing,
that
yeah.
way.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. I think I used AWACS for Ops, though. Maybe I spaced it.
Okay, so only Brush War stops you from at least being at par in South America. That's fun. Okay, that blocks down. That's reasonable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just space that, though.
Well, I think at this point, I think your play was good. I think spacing it.
Yeah, prior
really
to the
good.
Star Wars thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Just prepping Angola for a future coup.
Yep.
This is very, very tight right now. We've got 5 for Isaac. I believe it's 4 in Central. Oh,
That's really annoying.
Now that you have the Purge Blockade combo, you clearly should have brushed Italy.
Yes, it was clear as day, wasn't it? All this time.
All the times I said don't. You obviously should have.
Oh, sad
That's
times.
a sad one.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, Isaac has done great by preventing me from cooing a lot of turns this game, I think. Another huge coup in Iran.
My goodness, Iran.
Oh, Middle East is not looking good.
Yeah.
The rest of the game. Guys didn't hear about that second Iranian hostage crisis in 1990? Like, there should be another card for that, right?
Yeah. Oh, Frank fooling us. Isn't looking good. Looks fine now. Oh, where did he do that?
Central.
Well,
So it's
liberation.
very nice that I have liberation.
Yeah,
Oh man, and this is great.
I like the event. Yep, I really like this.
You need to do out of West Germany. Are we eventing blockade?
I was thinking about it at this point.
So I almost like Turkey and Greece, maybe. Yeah, fixing that is great. Oh. I think you could put one less into West Germany, but I don't know where else you put it.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man.
at this point, I'm thinking there's still a chance I don't event blockade.
Yep.
It's like I couldn't find anything to do here other than overprotect the Koreas.
Yeah, overprotecting the Koreas is okay. The only thing I'm seeing that you could have maybe done is, although it's only Israel that you could actually poke.
Yeah, to try
I
to
would threaten the
get
Middle
a
East.
very temporary dump.
Yeah, well, it's just kind of like it gives him something to do, maybe.
So here with the Chernobyl play, like he clearly has central, right?
Yeah.
He has to.
So
Justin-
you have to coup with blockade.
Justin brought up in the chat that Cuba's +2 for you right now.
Yeah, I think I would
Oh,
take
realign?
Yeah, you could have realigned it.
So turn 6. Let's see. Okay. The Reformer's great.
Yeah, realigning Cuba would definitely have been the right play.
Oh, uh-oh. So that's can we get
I don't think there's a way to get VPs.
well there's glass
Oh, Glasnost will, yeah, increase
but Ty
DEFCON.
gives Isaac the win, so
Oh, true.
it's pointless.
Well, but it's going to raise DEFCON though, and then
yeah, I think I don't think Frank can do anything about it. I think he's just gotta
yeah, you gotta hope he doesn't have it.
because Asia is now oh man.
I wasn't even thinking about the tie scenario, but yeah, you're absolutely right. A tie would have been a win.
Doesn't even give you a dumb.
I don't even think flipping it won't even give him a dime.
Yeah.
I think I thought flipping it would, but yeah, you're right. I miscalculated something there.
Does it give you because he has +1 if it's even. Yeah, you got to get to 5 though, not 6. That's the problem. I think this is just if he has war games, he has war games.
Yeah.
Which you, well, no, DEFCON was at 2. Cal. Oh.
Oh, true. Space is a VP, right? Or is that the... Yeah,
Space
space is a
one, yeah.
VP.
Yeah, I definitely would have thought of spacing if I was conscious at this time that a tie would have won Isaac the game. But I thought I was safe for more games at 6 points here.
Hmm. I think a 4-op play to. Well, actually, is flipping Indonesia better? No, because then he just takes India back. That's
Right.
dumb.
Yeah, I need to take India first and then start flipping stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely that. That's reasonable. I don't know what else you're gonna do with that.
Oh my goodness. Middle East.
Yep, there goes the Middle East.
Down, but he's an op away from that.
Right.
But you can't do that one.
Ooh, yeah, even if... Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm realizing that like all that Asia stuff I did didn't actually make any sense because it was way too far from actually me dominating.
Well, so what's the? Are you getting a point though?
It saved a point, because it had been +1 for Isaac.
Well, so shouldn't it be +1 for Frank?
No, it was...
He has Afghanistan too.
But you have 4 battles.
Or yeah, now it's +1 for Frank.
Yeah, so I think you just score here. Get to 5. Although you've said you didn't realize that the tie wasn't concerning to you. So
Correct.
maybe
Yeah,
you're not gonna do that.
I thought I was safe from more games here.
Yeah, I would score Asia. I don't think you're gonna get an Asia dom.
Yeah, but I already committed so much to Asia. Like I figure at this point I had to just go for it anyway. It's like I flipped India. I flipped, or yeah, just India so far. But yeah, I need to flip Indonesia and something else.
Yeah, that seems like a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can see, I thought I was pot committed. Like, or else, I guess to play this hand, I would have had to try to coup Venezuela to at least try to score South favorably.
Yeah, that was the other way to go about it for sure. I think scoring Asia won there. And then just giving up. Oh, well, that's 2 for him. So that wouldn't have worked out. Yeah, now you can just do that and take your dom, because if he has it, he has it.
Yeah.
And you need mill-ops, and you have 2 scorings.
I'm sitting here just staring at the chat to see if the bubble pops up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and there it is.
Oh.
As a courtesy, if you event war games, you have to chat first, right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, man. Well, Frank, you made it further than the rest of us, so...
Well, I tied with how far I made it with Jeremy.
Well, but you took longer, so you made it further.
That's true, yeah. Jeremy just woke up and was already in the round of whatever it is.
Oh. All right, well, any final thoughts on the matchup?
Yeah, it was 3 good games, so I fought hard, came up a bit short, but yeah, that's how it goes.
Yep. All right, well, now you got to focus on your Midwest League season.
Yeah, that's right. Here we have a big game against Colorado coming up. Or that's our team game, but yeah.
Well, we'll see when that game's coming up. We potentially have a date. We're waiting to hear from Colorado. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everyone. I have a stream, ITSL stream on Sunday against Ariel Lelouch, who is pretty good. So, hopefully not another loss. Have a good night, everyone.
The spirit, Derek.